Hello, thanks for joining me. I'm at Milestones Museum in Basingstoke in Hampshire. We're going to go and look around the 1940s area. If you look on this side, we explored this area in the last video. This is the sort of Victorian up until 1930s. Really exciting. I really enjoyed looking around there. But now we're stepping through these gates into 1940s Britain. Starting with another steamroller though, which is always nice. There's a weigh bridge where you'd have put your vehicle on and weighed it, see how much it was. Look, there's a living van. Living vans, I always think of Fred Dibner when he used to tour Britain with his steam engine, and he used to tow one of these. So yeah, that's cool. Brings back memories of watching Fred Dibner. He was like one of my childhood heroes. So we have some typical Art Deco shops there. We walk down the streets. There's more cameras. We saw a lot of cameras in the first video. Here's some more cameras, and we can look at various other appliances and things to buy in all these shops. So as we come through here, there's a fire engine. We visited the fire station in the first video. Here's another fire engine. So yeah, here we go. 1940s Britain. I like it here. That's the sweet shop, which you may have heard in the old video. They made an announcement saying it was closing. But yeah, I'll let you have a look through the window. So if you do come to Milestones, you can buy the sweets. You can have a pint in the pub. So if you come here, do that. Let's go and have a look at some bikes. Anyhow, this is the bike shop. There's a penny farthing there. So coming back out here, there's a lorry. Old lorry. Is it? Let's have a look on the front. Yes. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's Fornicroft. We'll get onto Fornicroft in a minute because they were based in Basingstoke. So to start it, you'd have turned this handle to get the engine going. We're kind of under the railway bridge now, or at least an illusion of a railway bridge. I'm just going to show you this bit, just because we can. But if we walk through here, this will take us back to the other era. But it's advertising the Edwardian pub just there. So there's the pub just there past the bus. As I mentioned in the other video, when I got here, I had a pint in there first thing because I drove here and I wanted it out of my system. So it was a bit odd for me having a pint at sort of 12 o'clock, but that's what I did. So here we are. What we're going to do, we're going to go and have a look in some of these shops. And there's also a bus. So we saw the old bus just back there from that era. Here we have, it reminds me a bit of some of the London Route Masters. Okay, it's nothing like a Route Master, but it still just reminds me when I was little. Let's have a look along here. That's the park just there. Can we go inside? Belisha Beacons. We can go inside. Let's go in and not go anywhere. Here we are, an old bus. You may have seen a couple of months ago, there was a bus rally up at Muswell Hill in London where we had a really good day riding some of these old buses. So if you're interested, you want to see me riding some buses, have a look at link on screen now. That was great that day. I'll probably, if I wasn't upstairs, I'd sit here, get the view at the front, see the driver's compartment just there. Let's get back out now, because like I said, we're not actually going anywhere. We just came in here to have a look. We can't go upstairs. If I could, I would. Air raid shelter. Should we go and have a look in there? When I said Belisha Beacons, just in case anyone doesn't know what they mean, there's the other one. It's at a zebra crossing. So there's Flash. So yeah, it's Belisha Beacon. Here we have, it's more, you actually sit in here, and it's just a few exhibits of an air raid shelter, bunk beds. You can watch a little film telling you about air raid shelters. So that's quite interesting. Go out here. Lots of sound effects on the road. Of course, in the 1940s, there'd have still been steamrollers on the road. So, that's always liked seeing steamrollers. Big flywheel. Did drive one of them once, it was great fun. That's inside an air raid shelter, let you have a look. And then, we'll go here, look, there's a carriage there. So, an old petrol station. So you could buy Shell petrol or British petrol. In here, look, there's a couple of Morrises. Morris convertible and a Morris van. When I was a child, my dad had a Morris Traveller, so we kind of did grow up with a Morris. Here's various other things you could buy. There's a head gasket over there. There's some road atlases. I still use a road atlas. I don't use sat navs because I like to plan my own route. So yeah, I still use road atlas. When my grandparents had one of them, an AA badge used to be on display in their house. So that's your typical garage, various other car parts, and then here's where you'd come to buy a vehicle. I think no, I like Morris's, but I'm going to stick to my larder. Something completely different. Sounded like a train going past. In here we have a few other interesting things. There's a 1940s kitchen and living room. So yeah, that must be like the living room, although yeah, it more looks to me more like a dining room, but anyway. So let's have a look at that. If we step to here, here is 1940s kitchen. And then here's like the, yeah, out the back of the terraced houses, a vegetable patch. I don't know if the chickens are supposed to be in there eating it, but anyway. And there's a pig. This is quite, there's a few toys here of various different eras. See if I can see anything from my childhood. Various different things. Oh, I had those. See those when I was little? Well, it's not these there stickle bricks. I did have those when I was little. There's a Cindy there. I've got three sisters. They had a load of Barbies. I had that. Funny enough, isn't it? I'd have that. See that Thomas the Tank Engine? That's an Ertl Thomas the Tank Engine. They were like the best models when I was a child. I was trying to collect the whole lot, and I've got most of them, but I didn't quite get them all. Let's go back out into the street. Bus is going to Havant. Now, I did make a video at Havant on a bus when we went down to Hayling Island, so it was a much more modern bus than that. We went down there to look at the old and the present railway. Have a look at link on screen now. There's a gas shop here. Have a look at gas appliances, gas cookers, gas fires. So here, this is where you'd have come to buy your various different gas appliances. I was always brought up with electric hobs. I've not lived in. I know even today people do have gas hobs. I was an electric hob. Record players. I do remember we had one a bit like that when I was a child. If we go in the shop, it might be better. Yeah, we can. So music shop, record shop. Look, there's all the records. So when I was a child, my parents had records. Look at those big like gramophones up there. They're pretty cool. That building there, that is the Fornicroft Factory, which we're going to go into shortly. There's something around here that's quite nice. There's a teddy bear museum. Now, teddy bears aren't really my thing. I mean, they're cute and everything, but you know, not really a teddy bear person. I do remember, is that him there? Old Bear. Used to watch that when I was a child. Really nice children's program. So that's kind of one of my childhood things with bears. But there's various bears on display, as you shall see in here. See if I can see anything actually recognise. Yeah, Old Bear. There was Bramwell Brown. There was Little Bear. Not sure if any of them are here. It was narrated by Anton Rogers, who also narrates some of the Video 125 drivers I've used. Funny connection there. Yeah, various. Oh, yeah, there's a bear from my childhood. I used to really enjoy him. Rupert the bear used to go on some really exciting adventures. So yeah, that's a bear from my childhood. They look to me like Stife bears, I think, because they're cool. Look, never seen them. London Underground bears, Euston, Eastcote, Bond Street, Hold Tight, Leicester Square, Sloane Square. And if you look, so he's green for the District Line, Eastcote red for the Metropolitan Line, Bond Street red for the Central Line, Euston, I suppose that's yellow for the Circle Line. So that's quite cool. The Baker Street one's purple, but that's the Crossrail that's purple, probably a bit before their time. Oh, and then this is the toy shop. Now you can actually come in here and buy toys, but we're quite near to the end of the day, so they've closed. But they're actually, and they are sold at today's prices, not at 1940s prices. But look, you can buy these buses and cars if you wish. They sold a little model larder. I probably would have bought one. You can just see what's that, an Anglia there, I think, or a Sminer. So yeah, toy shop. Nice aeroplane up there. And there's various other toys here. Bears, jigsaws, steam engine. Let's have a look in if we come out here into the window. Oh, there you go, look. There's various other toys. Monopoly. We actually had that board when I was a child. And various other soldiers, animals. Used to have a toy farm when I was a child. So it really, you know, I'm not even that old, but it brings back memories. So that's another exciting reason to come here. Still see them around quite a lot, phone boxes and indeed letterboxes. Here is a Fornicroft lorry, and as already mentioned, we are now going to go into the Fornicroft factory and have a look around there. That will conclude this part of the video. We go into here. Well, I'll just show you that. There's a fire engine. So they made lorries, buses, various other machines. They were in Basingstoke. The factory's all gone now and houses have been built, but I believe they did preserve some of the factory buildings, possibly convert it into apartments. But this is the Fornicroft Factory. You see the big overhead crane. Whether that actually came out of the real factory, I'm not too sure. Looks like they even made steamboats at one point. There is a steam engine in here, steam lorry they made. Not a cab, so you'd be a bit cold outside, but there we go. There's a steam Fornicroft lorry. Got some Fornicroft cars. We'll go right through here. So yeah, my knowledge isn't as good as it is on road vehicles. They're nice to see, but you know, I'm more of a railway person. And we did see a train and a tram in the other video. There's a Fornicroft bus in a under construction state, which is quite interesting. You can see obviously the engine's there. You can see it's a wooden frame. Then there'd have been panelling here. The windows would have gone in there. Obviously the seats in the middle. You can sort of see when you see it in this state. You know, as you walk up a bus sometimes, the seats get higher as you go back, but you can kind of see why from looking at it here. So what I'm going to do now, there's some engines there, but without a vehicle. We're going to make our way out of here. That will conclude the 1940s part of Milestones. And I'm going to go to the seaside. If you want to see what I'm going to do or how I'm going to go to the seaside, can I say that I'm not leaving this building? That is going to be in the next video, so do keep an eye out from that. But if you want to come visit Milestones, it's easy to get to. You can come to Basingstoke by train. It's about a mile walk from the station. If you don't fancy a mile walk, there are buses quite regularly. I came in the car today. But yeah, do come and visit Milestones. It's a great place. So from Milestones Museum, thank you very much for watching. Please do feel free to like, subscribe and comment. That's where we're going next in the next video. So from outside Fornicroft Factory, goodbye.